These are the flood marks. Look at 1501. It's all the way up there. Pretty high. Okay, it is day 15. Not long now. We've only got 18 days, remember? So this is like the 4th and then 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and then we're done. So yes, day 15. Lovely morning. Absolutely beautiful. Sunrise was fabulous. My phone was dead though, so did not get an image, but I will capture it all in here, save it for a day where I feel sad, and I'll just remember that. It'll pick me up. I've got Dad with me today.
Morning.
He's gone all silly though. He said, "Oh, what do you want on the bike?" I was like, "I'm not biking anymore, so I'm better." Anyway, we're all good. You've got your snacks today? Yeah, he has. I took him out, making sure he's starved. I'm joking. Got those today, we're ready. And yeah, we're gonna head all along the river today. Should be really pretty. And then head to the next campsite. Relax, chill, eat, sleep, run, repeat. Let's do this. Look at this bad boy. I think it's an E-type Jag. Sweet. There's a few oldies. Little black one over there. Look at this baby. She's a beauty. We're just going past this driving school for lorries. It's got like loads of obstacles. I love the fact it's called Easy Drivers. I don't think lorry driving's easy at all. I imagine it's very difficult. But there you go. So I was just saying to Dad that it's just really fascinating. Like, I'm really interested in like the body and how your body adapts and what it does and how it works, because like my Achilles is completely gone. Like it's fine now. It's not gone as in it's broken. It's totally fine. Like I can't feel it. My ankle is not swollen anymore. Like it just looks absolutely normal and I feel good. Like obviously I couldn't run race pace for this because there's absolutely no point either. But you know, it's funny how your body adapts, and I was just saying how I'm really interested in that science behind it, and I don't fully understand any of it. But we were saying that maybe like the bike rides really helped, because I was thinking like a lot of people do cross train and they use cycling and running and things, but maybe what I didn't realise was they were using the cycling as like a recovery tool. I don't know, like anyone out there who's like knows a bit more, maybe fill me in, but I found that the cycling days helped as a recovery, and maybe they were pushing the fluid out of my ankle just by the pumping action or something, because now it's gone and I feel like brand new again. And obviously I've been resting up, so like I'll be in bed for 8, asleep by 9, up at 6, but that's like 9ish hours sleep a night, and that obviously is a massive help. But yeah, it's really fascinating. Like I don't fully understand how the body works and how it adapts. Do you?
No, well, it's interesting because your body ankle was full of fluid yesterday or the day before.
No, it was more like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Like it was probably the last day it was full of fluid was probably the day before the big long bike ride. Then after that it was gone.
Yeah.
Weird, amazing. But yeah, like exercise is obviously very good for you, but I was thinking I should have done one of those like DEXA scan things before. I'll probably do one afterwards and I'll tell you all my results, but I should have done one before just to see what adaptations or changes my body's made. But yeah, it's so fascinating, and I think you should be proud of your bodies because it's amazing what they actually can do and how they adapt so quickly once they realise this is the new norm or whatever. Only one thing I haven't adapted to though, and that is mosquito bites. I had kind of got rid of them and I put spray on and stuff, but this morning I woke up and the little buggers have like bitten 4 times on the bottom of my foot, and I can feel it now. It's really itchy, but it's so annoying because it's on the bottom of my foot. Who does that? What kind of creature does that? Little bastards. Dad's got his snacks now. Your biscuit. The rest are in here. Just found this thing. Yeah, Readlingham. That's where we stayed. 605k. Back that way. Here he goes. Let's get right to the top. Woo, go on. I needed to do some angle grinding or whatever it's called. Lots of big industry now, and then lots of big barges on the river. So you know you're getting closer and closer all the time to big cities and things. Just seen a snake. Oh, missed it. Yeah. Seen an adder, and it was just crossing the road. I only got the back end of it on my video, but yeah, we just saw this adder. Dad was like, oh, I want to get a picture of it. I kept trying to look for it. I was like, don't go in the grass. I'm like, I'm gonna get bitten. But I was just thinking then, like, all the times I've been going into like the long grass to hide for a wee. I was like, I could have had my arse bitten off by a snake. Interesting conversation with Mum and Dad just now, and like Mum yesterday, and actually with Kieran as well yesterday. And Kieran was asking me all about the Noob Trip, and he said, well, how are you feeling about it? How are you feeling about the end? And are you sort of sad that it's kind of coming up and coming to a close? And I was just like, actually, you know what? Like, no, because like I love it, and yeah, of course I'll look back at it very fondly. But I think in life, like, this is just my personal opinion, but I don't think you're ever really taught about like the after bit. You know what I mean? Like, everything is so centered around goals or the cure, let's say. So for example, I mean, I'll use Success Charity for the example, but you've got like all the doctors and nurses and hospitals and researchers and stuff like that. It's always looking for prevention or cure. It's always the pre bit. It's like the bit before, like, let's stop it while we can, or let's cure it. But then afterwards it's like, oh, okay, well, we've cured you now. And I mean, that's where like Success Charity come in, because they're providing that aftercare, they're providing the rehabilitation that you need, because nobody prepares you for that. Like, you might be through a huge trauma, and then what? And you see it in, like, you know, sports stars and people who have like maybe gone and got an Olympic gold finally. It's all about the result, it's all about getting that gold, and it's not always about, well, then what? Where do you go from there? Like, yeah, you can come back for another one, but I don't know, I just think like a lot of life is all centered around reaching a big goal or the end point of that, but it's not really the end, it's like the beginning of something else. And you find it in retirement, like, you're essentially trying to fill a void, fill like a huge void, whether it's from adrenaline, whether it's from like a high pressure job, whether it's from, you know, the training hours that you've put in to get a gold medal or whatever, but you know, or you're needing a sort of more than just a cure after you've had your brain cut out. Like, you're trying to fill this huge void, and I'm not sure that like school or anyone really teaches you about the after bit of reaching this goal. And that's something I've known for a long time. So I've learned because I've had like lots of goals in my life and lots of things that I wanted to reach, and you know, there's some small, some big, but I always felt quite blue afterwards, you know, sort of a bit sad and a bit like, now what? Oh, I don't know, I haven't got a bloody plan. Like, I remember when I was younger, all I wanted to do was travel the world, and you know, I did all my qualifications, I did a degree, a master's, and then I worked for a bit, and then I went travelling and had the most amazing time and saw so much of the world. And I worked and travelled for many years, and when I sort of not finished, but when I ended, I was like, now what? I haven't got a plan. Like, I hadn't even thought about it. I was like, shit, I've still got the whole of my fucking life. You know, and I was like, I'm so unprepared. Like for me, that was sort of like, okay, well, once I've done that complete, like, I'm just going to die now because I've done that. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, I quickly learned that. I was like, obviously I can set a new goal, and that is always going to happen, but I also just wanted to like appreciate living in the moment, I think, and taking every step day by day and really enjoying that, because like, one thing in life, like, nothing stays the same. Like, I'll never have this again. Like, you know, I might have other challenges, that's what I mean, but like, I'll never be in this exact spot, this exact time, doing this exact thing, the same people and these conditions, and you know, everything changes, and it can change like that. So I think you've really got to appreciate being in the moment, and then to stop like the melancholy or the blues or whatever after you've reached those big goals and stuff. So obviously you can reflect and stuff, but for me it's like, I see it as like a new beginning. Maybe it's like why I love autumn, because it's like, oh, the summer's over, that was the big goal or whatever, and then it's like, oh, it's miserable. But actually I just see it as a new beginning. It's like the start of a new life and a new version of me. I've learned so much, and obviously I set new goals and things, but it's like I've got lots of plans for after this, so I wasn't really mourning it. Like, of course I look back on this with very fond memories, but I don't think I'll mourn it. I don't think I'll be like, oh, I wish it never ended, because everything ends eventually. That's the way it is. Everything dies or stops or whatever, but you just got to enjoy it while it's there, rather than think about being sad. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain, but that's how I feel, and I think if we thought about that more on the aftercare, that would be, and like the bit after reaching a goal, I think, I don't know, there'd be a lot better, you know, mental space and stuff for people. And I think it's the same with I think it's the same with like curing with the cancers and thing. You know, if there was more like lots of rehabilitation available and more pumped into that, then the kids as well, they'd have a more fruitful, better life. But yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on it, and just wanted to share that with you. So yes, philosophical thought of the day. I can see the car, but I can't see my mum. She might be doing the washing or something, but yay! We have made it! Oh, so good! Love it. Time to rest up. It's very hot. It's like changed temperatures back to like 29 degrees again. Whew. Yay! There she is. She's so sweet. She's got all this ready for us. Got our shoes ready, the bench set up, my protein shakes in there. What a legend. hear the little bell. So I thought I'd do mantra of the day a little bit later today. It was a really good run. I just like chatting so much with Dad and just enjoying it really. So I kind of forgot. I was like, I should do this, but it's quite nice to do it later in the day as well, because then it's sort of something that I think about at night or when I go to bed. It's always good to leave the day on a high with a nice thought. So day 15 we have here. I should spin this way because you can see the castle. Can you? Yes. Just there. It looks so good rather than the car park. Okay, day 15. We are sending our best wishes to Mary, one of our former members, as she embarks on the final stages of her 900-kilometre run from the source of the Danube to Vienna. With only 5 days to go, she's been inspiring us with her incredible grit and perseverance. We hope this message serves as an extra boost of motivation for the remainder of her journey. Almost there, London City Singers. Oh, yeah, London City Singers are amazing. So they are an a cappella group. I used to sing with them maybe for like 6 years. And before that I used to sing with my mum as well. And that was in like Yorkshire, that's where I'm from. And yeah, they're really good. They're really good fun. And yesterday it was really sweet. They'd sent me this video of them singing, and they were singing a song called Almost There. So it's very apt. But they're a great group, really supportive, and like obviously still got lots of friends there now. But yeah, we learned a lot about teamwork and just, you know, a lot of the things that we practice in there. Even things like the breathing, I use that a lot with my running, and it's amazing how you can transfer a lot of skills and about staying calm, so like on the stage and things like that. But I also use that in like performance when I'm running, and if I'm feeling like tense, or like sometimes when you do a workout it's really hard and I might be getting through some like shitty tempo or intervals, and it's almost like a panic attack. Like you breathe really hard, or like you can't breathe at all because you're just like, oh my god, I'll never finish this. But actually, like using some of the singing techniques, I've just been able to kind of do it a lot better and easier and more effectively. So thanks girls. But yeah, thanks so much for that, and I love the video. Like that song's brilliant, and it's just great to see you all and singing it. So I'll pop a little bit on here as well so you can I'll share the love so you can all see it. But yeah, mantra of the day. Got this gorgeous view, got the little castle thing there and the moon, and it's just really lovely. Then tomorrow I'm going to run over that bridge and then along that way, and it's not long now, so I got 3 more runs, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I've done it. It's crazy. I'm like, how is this? It's come so fast. Like I remember when we started and now I'm at the end. Amazing. Right, good night, enjoy your evening, and I shall see you tomorrow.